Okay, so I think I'm live right now. And hopefully I can make this quick live, but sometimes it just we can't make it a quick live. Just what it is. So let me look at these charts. Wait for people to come in. So I get this party started. I don't know how many people gonna come in because it's Saturday. So hey, what's going on, Cupcake? I'm live right now, so what's going on, G Slick? It's Saturday. I never did a live on Saturday, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if people's gonna come. Are they out? I don't know what's going on, but I'm definitely gonna, get this thing rolling. Wait a couple more minutes for more people to come in, and we're gonna get this short. Oh, what's going on, Keith? Yes, yes. So, did you finish moving, Keith? What's going on, Alec? Lars, what's going on? What's going on from Australia? What's going on, Lars? So Keith, you finished moving? Nice. I hear you. I hear you. That's good. So I'm just waiting for more people to come in. All right, but let's get this thing started. So basically, during this live stream, of course, I'm not giving you no financial advice. This is entertainment only. If it's your first time on this channel, then my name is Big Ben. If you don't know, my name is Big Ben, and basically I'm a professional trader and investor. I do this full time. I day trade Monday to Friday, and on this channel, I show my subscribers that there's another way to actually make money, and that's by reading the charts. Reading the charts literally saved my life, basically changed my life, and I can make money from just reading the charts. So if you are interested in something like that, definitely check out this channel. I talk about this all day, and let's see what's going on in the chat. More people coming in or what? My daughter's pretty good. She's good right now. She's my wife taking care of her, but I was with her all day today, just chilling out with her. Vinter says, "What's up, Big? What's up, Ben? The second course is amazing. Thanks a lot, Vinter. Thanks a lot, man. Yes, smash the likes, guys. Of course, like I said, it's a Saturday stream, so I don't know how many people's gonna come in this stream. So let's get this thing started. So right now we are in a bear market. I was basically telling my subscribers we are in a bear market, and ever since March, since we found resistance, around here and on this level, on this downtrend, and the trend line actually, and the market was just selling off like crazy. So ever since then, I was just basically telling my subscribers we are in a bear market. And if you notice that a lot of people have been trying to call the tops, I mean not the tops, but the bottoms, and talking about a triple bottom, and that's a dangerous thing. That's real reckless thing to do, because especially if we are in a bear market, if you understand how to read the charts, we are making lower highs, right? And we just actually made a lower low. So this was a low that we made in January, February, March, April, and then we just broke that low recently. So we are making lower lows. So the next stop will be right here. So a lot of people are trying to time the bottom. That's a dangerous game. They have been trying to time the bottom for a long time, ever since here. They kept trying to time the bottom every up move. So right now, if you look at the market, The market is trying to go up, right? But you have to understand that the market doesn't go down in a straight line. So we have pullbacks, you know. So if you notice, the market went down right here and it pulled back a little bit here. The market went down and pulled back. Market went down, it pulled back. So all this is to me is a pullback. So we have a lot of resistance coming up. If you look at the other one, let's go to the other one because I don't want to mess up these lines. Other one, let me see, which one was the one I had with all the drawing on it? I guess this, let me see. Yes, no, it wasn't. Is it this one? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Basically, if you adjust this line right here, this trend line, this would be the next resistance line. So if the market comes up to this line right here, this would be resistance. So we'll see how the market reacts to it. That's if it goes up there. It don't have to actually, you know, go up to this line. But let's say it does go up to that line. Let's see how the market reacts to that. Because most people are saying, yeah, buyers is coming in. But if you notice that this bar wasn't all that anyway. So we'll see. So what's going on in the chat room? Hey, what's going on, official? Yeah, you finally here in the beginning. I know. I guess because it's Saturday. Johnny Crack User, what's going on with a dollar Tron? Ain't nothing going on with a dollar Tron. Tron is weak like the market. Tron can probably hit $1 in the bull market, but we are not in the bull market. We are in a bear market. So $1 is not looking good. K2, what's up, Ben? Let me see. How do you feel about TRX? You know, overall, and I think it's a decent coin, but you know, these coins, in my opinion, is going to continue to go down because Bitcoin is going to most likely continue to go down. So even if I do like it, it really doesn't matter because I believe Bitcoin will continue to go down. Bitcoin really didn't show any type of bull move yet. We tried to go up multiple times. Let me see if I can get another one. Trying to get another one. We tried to go up multiple times. Right here, we had a chance to turn bullish. We didn't. Right here, another chance. Right here, another chance. Too many chances right here. And so that tells me the market doesn't want to go up. I have too many chances right now. So no matter if I like Tron or not, BTC is going down. So Keith asked me, do I see myself getting back in a new trade? Yeah, it's a possibility. Keith, I actually want to I want to have like two positions. I want to have a long-term position, a long-term short, and a short-term short. Because I think this thing could go lower. I think it go to 44, the first stop, and the second stop around 3,000 somewhere. So I definitely want to have a long-term position in my short. My long-term position is not going to be that much though. I'm not going to risk that much, but it doesn't matter. Like, you know, it's just a long-term position on my short. Now I still will do the short term too. So if I see a setup and I get it, yeah, I definitely will see if I can actually short on Bitcoin once it goes up, once it pulls back. Okay, so Uncle Rusty says, I know you're huge on reading the charts, but do you base your opinion on utility and news? No. I really don't care about the news. I listen to the news, or I hear it from other YouTubers. But news is very it's pretty much distracting. And a lot of times, if you understand that the news is not really there to help you, is a big business, and especially like these big corporations like CNBC and all this Bloomberg, these guys, those news outlets are controlled by the rich, and the rich is not really out here to help you. So any news story that comes out is not really there to help you, just basically there to hype you up. What's going on? Drop the top. Oh, Kelly. What's going on, Kelly? Kelly, is this Kelly from the 101? What's going on, Kelly? How's your back going? How's your back doing? How's your back doing, Kelly? What's going on, Expose? How's everything? I hear you. I hear you. Yo, Kelly, soon. Yes, yeah. Email me because we have to talk, Kelly. We definitely got to talk. We definitely got to talk, Kelly. Email me. So, guys, basically, I'm looking at the chat and see what these guys is talking about. So, Johnny says, "Word up. What's going on, Johnny?" Let me see. So overall, so you have to understand that a lot of people are looking at this chart right here, and they see this green candle. They say, "Oh yes, Bitcoin is look like it's going up." But if you go to CoinMarketCap and you go to Bitcoin, so let's click on Bitcoin, and hopefully we go on the history data, and let's go to the volume. You see the volume? 3 billion. That's low. That's real low. So let's go back to year of date. And I'm gonna show you something. So this is 3 billion. Now let's go to in January. December, January, right? So this is December 1st. This is 10 billion, 16 billion, 21 billion, 23, 18. Do you see the difference? Now we got 3. Every single month, the volume have been dropping. So people are just trying to call this a bottom, but where's the buyers? It's not really any heavy buying right now. There's no heavy buying. In my opinion, you need heavy buying to reverse the market. There's no heavy buying yet. So this move right here is weak. We making a lower low right here. This is a weak to me this is a weak buy because the volume is so low. And people, you know, is hoping that this can actually go up. I think a lot of people are going to get trapped right here. And let me see which chart was that I had. Yeah, I think it was this one where I had the 1 hour. If you let's see, let's go to the 1 hour. And we had this breakout right here. And it pulled back to the breakout, and it actually found resistance at the breakout and then pulled back. But buyers is trying to step back in, so we'll see. We'll see if this thing can actually go up. So even though you see this, you know, nice candle bar on the 1 hour, if you go here, the volume is so low. I don't think we ever even, I think this is the lowest Bitcoin, you know. I don't think Bitcoin ever went to 3 yet, 3 billion yet, maybe 4 or 5. So this is low, man. That's low. That tells me that that's not real buying. It's just the market pulling back. Like I said before, the market doesn't go down in a straight line. The market has to pull back. So that's what you're seeing. You're just seeing pullbacks. So most likely, if we find resistance right here, I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, are we going to can we even reach this trend line? You know, it might be weak, so weak that we can't even go to this trend line and just roll over. So we'll see. It takes time. Maybe later on this week, we might roll over. We'll see. So let's go on. Let's go to the chat. Hey, what's going on, Glenn? Good to see you, Glenn. So you said how I felt about Binance Coin. I'll look at it. What's up, buddy? Need the big green stick. So, buddy, is this your first time on my channel? So, Official said, I think it's too weak. Yeah, I think it's weak too, Official. Matter of fact, I don't think it's weak. It is weak because CoinMarketCap is telling me that it's weak. It's at 3 billion. So we'll see what you know what's going to happen next. So PP says the cost is gold, Ben. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I really took my time when I created that course. I really took my time, was thinking about it. I said to myself, you know, I just wanted, I didn't really want to just talk about the charts. I want to talk about some life changing stuff in the course, you know. So that's why I took my time and I made it like that. Yeah, so Johnny Crack said, isn't it low volume a prelude of a breakout? Yes. So a breakout to where? We are making lower lows. So the breakout looks like it's going to the downside, not to the upside. But we'll see. But when buyers came in, this is telling me that that's not really buyers right there. So for the most part, I'm seeing a breakdown, a breakout to the downside. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Okay, so now we got the Ethereum futures come. They're trying to make that a thing. And I don't know about that, because the last time we had Bitcoin futures, when they launched Bitcoin futures, you notice that the market just went up a little bit and then it started to go down. So that makes me wonder, you know, are these guys going against this market? So Ethereum futures, I don't know, just might be suspect. And then I'm hearing a lot of things with Tether and Bitfinex. So I don't know what's going on with that. That could be a crazy thing going on with Tether, right? So if Tether is running some type of scam, that can definitely mess up the market too. So we have to wait and see. So that's why that's another reason why I believe the market will continue to go down, because there's a lot of things behind the scenes that is probably going to, you know, come out in the public and basically make the market go lower. I think we want to have more bad news come out because, you know, the government's trying to step in and trying to regulate this market. And once they hear about these stories and manipulation and all that stuff, I think the market will continue to go down. So what's going on in the chat? MoX, what's going on? What's going on, MoX? Oh, so MoX said, I have been trying to spread the word all over YouTube. Thanks a lot, MoX. Thanks a lot, MoX. I appreciate it. MoX is a guy that bought my course, and he made 10% yesterday on his first trade. And, you know, he's very dedicated. So I respect that. And now he said he's spreading the word. Thanks a lot, MoX. So Buddy says, futures same as trading long? What do you mean? Ashley, what's going on? So Ripple, you said, Ashley said Ripple looks like to me is ready to drop. Yeah, everything looks like it's ready to drop. Ripple, yeah, of course, Ripple. I told you guys that don't be surprised. Ripple goes right back to this breakout right here. I told you before, guys, the market loves to go back to breakouts. So, you know, if the market continues to go back down, don't be surprised if you see Ripple at around maybe 35 cents, 30 cents. Don't be surprised, because this is the breakout area. And for you guys that's new to my channel, let you know that I'm not a full-time bear. I just read the chart and basically go with the trend. So right now, the trend is down. I'm holding crypto just like you guys, but the trend is down. So as a professional investor, I have to trade the trend. So right now, I actually made money off this trade right here, 15 grand off this trade on the BTC, the market going down. And that's because I'm reading the trend. So I'm not a full-time bear. I believe in cryptocurrencies just like you do. It's just that I have a different, I view things, you know, I do things a little bit differently. So most people, they just buy and hold and that's it. But me, I like to have short-term strategies in place. And I'm gonna go over a comment that I read yesterday, but we'll get to that. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What's going on, Hall? So somebody asked me about, let me see, EOS. Looks like me is going to drop like a rock. Let me see EOX. EOS. Somebody asked me about somebody asked me about Binance too. So I gotta get to that. So this is EOS. EOS has been bullish, but he said it looks like it's gonna drop to a rock, and I agree. So let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so basically, we made a new high right here. We broke that high. We barely broke the high, and as soon as we broke this high right here, this high, we started to go down like crazy. So yeah, EOS can actually, you know, make a drop too. Definitely can make a drop. And let's look at the Binance thing. Now the Binance thing it looks bullish, but for some reason I still don't trust it. But even though we making higher highs on Binance, I don't know, man. For some reason I'm not trusting this thing. But it is bullish. I tell you that. I definitely tell you that. That's definitely a bullish chart right there. I just feel like at any moment this thing could reverse and just start following the market. So that's why I'm scared of that thing. But it is a bullish market. But it's if you notice, it's going up slow though. It's going up, but it's going up slow, which I don't like. I don't like that at all. It has to break out. If it breaks out, maybe that's a good sign. But we've been going up slow on the Binance coin. So me personally, I don't like that action. We're definitely making the channel. Definitely making the channel. So if we make a channel and we break this channel to the downside, things could get ugly for this coin. So this thing has to break out some you know, one day it has to break out. Can't continue to go up this slow. So let's go to the chat. Glenn says EOS having issues with their main net. Yeah, I heard about that. So drop the top. Yeah. No problem. So Cosfetch says, thanks for the course, Ben. Really helped me out. No, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. And for the people who don't have my course, if you're new to my channel, definitely check this out. I usually give a discount, so let me just get that out of the way. For the people that don't have the course yet, 50% discount. And the reason why you want to get it is because I'm showing you how to make money when the market's going up and down. I'm the only guy on the crypto market that's showing you that. So even though I'm a bear right now, if this market turns bullish, this course will show you how to make money if the market's going up. But right now the market is bearish, so I'm only looking for shorts. So I made, where's that chart at? Let me see if I can get that chart up. I made 15 grand right here off of BTC in a week and a half, in 1 week and a half. So it's the same pattern I used in this course. So definitely want to check it out. It's an eye opener, and most people that is on this live stream, they have the course, so they'll tell you it's pretty good. And I'll give you 10 years of experience so you can speed up your time And also you're supporting the channel, and at the same time you're supporting the channel, you can actually put money in your pocket. So let's go to the chat, see what this guy is talking about. Oh, let me copy the link just in case you don't have it. Let me copy the link. Oh, what's up, Eric? How you doing, Eric? So right now, Bitcoin, we might have to wait maybe. I don't think we're gonna have a sell-off on a weekend, on this, you know, in this, on this, this weekend. I mean, like last weekend, things are moving a little slow, but it might be, you know, next week, might be. We'll see. Because if it doesn't pull back next week, most likely we might have that drop next week. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. So guys, I want to go to a comment that I was reading yesterday. And because I know a lot of people think like this guy, and I'm not trying to call him out. I'm not trying to call him out because I don't do that stuff. But the reason why I want to read this comment is because I used to be this guy. I used to think the way he's thinking right now. And so let's go to the comment real quick. Peter, shout out to Peter. Peter, I'm not getting on you. I know you're cool. You're a cool guy. I'm not picking on you, so don't think I'm picking on you. I don't like people picking on anybody. So I would definitely wouldn't do that to you. So, but I just want to point out a couple of things because I used to think the same way. So basically, Peter said, "Hi Ben, like your videos. You are a skilled trader, no doubt. But why don't I want to be that guy that just buy and hold?" Right? So basically, he's talking about, because the other day I was talking about, the 5 signs of a rookie investor, and one of the signs is a person that buys and hold, right? So he said that why don't I want to be that guy that just buy and hold? And my answer is basically, you can be that guy. I never said there's nothing wrong with buying and hold. I never said that. I buy and hold. But when buy and hold is your only strategy, then I think that's unhealthy. I think that's not healthy. And in my opinion, I believe that's a rookie strategy. I believe that you shouldn't rely on just buy and hold. I never say buy and hold is not good. I never said that. I buy and hold things too, but I also have multiple strategies that I run. I believe that buy and hold forces you to wait. And while you are waiting, you have to go to your 9 to 5 every single day. And that's what the rich want you to do. They want you to go to 9 to 5. And I'm trying to snap you out of that and make you try to think another way. And then he said, I have a job and I love my, he said, I have a job I love, and I had and a steady good income. So I have a job I love and a steady good income, right? So I don't really personally know you, Peter, so I can't really say that you don't love your job. But usually when people say they love their job, I usually ask them this question. If you had a choice, right? If I gave you $5 million right now, and I say, listen, you can have this $5 million, and you can, but you have to quit your job, and you can live the good life. You can spend time with your family, travel the world. Or do you want to work at your 9 to 5 the rest of your life until you're 65? Most people say, I would take the $5 million. And that's how you know if you really love your job. Because for the most part, I think people think they love their job until they think about it a little, a little differently. So that's usually, if I ask people that question, 10 out of 10 usually would take the $5 million. And most people think that their job is secure, but it's not. Because he said, I have a steady, good income. Most people think their job is secure, but it's not. I know people that was working for a company for 25 years, got laid off. Another person I know was working for another company for 18 years. They got laid off. So that secure, being secure with a 9 to 5, that's an illusion. So, you have to understand that we have been lied to, and we have been brainwashed to think that a 9 to 5 is the way to go. And trust me, like I said, I used to think like you. That's why I'm bringing this up. I'm not picking on you, Peter. I'm just bringing this up because I know a lot of people think this way. And I'm just basically trying to let people know that we have been brainwashed and we have been lied to think that a job is a steady income. At any moment, you can get laid off. So he said, what else he was saying? Basically, the amount of crypto, but also with the job situation, you have to understand that you can't pass down your job to your kids. So you have to understand the whole concept of generational wealth. What I try to do is I try to build wealth, build skills, have assets, so I can pass that down to my kids, because you just don't want to pass down money to your kids. You want to actually also pass down skills, because if you just pass down money, they're going to, eventually blow the money. So you want to pass down skills, money-making skills, so they can actually take that money and continue to grow that money. But when you have a 9 to 5, you can't pass down your 9 to 5. So the question I ask you is, wouldn't you love to spend more time with your family? It's very hard to do that with a 9 to 5. So the next thing he was said is, the amount I put in my crypto is just play money. He said that I could perhaps turn into a profit in the years to come. And if not, then it's all good. So basically he said, if not, then it's all good. See, this is what most people do. They say, oh, well, if it doesn't work out, oh, well. With me, when I first discovered the market, I fell in love. I didn't say, oh, well. For me, it wasn't no plan B. I didn't have a plan B. I said, this has to work out for me. So I did whatever, it took to actually make it. And I didn't say, oh, well. Because as soon as you say, oh, well, if it doesn't work out, you're training your brain to not become motivated and have that dedication that you need to, get to the next level. So that attitude alone it's going to be very hard to get to the next level. With me, it's no, oh, well, or if that happens, that's all good. No. I'm trying to figure out how can I make this money. When I was, you know, when I started to invest in the market, I didn't say, oh well. I said, you know what, I'm going to figure this thing out. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm going to figure this thing out. And then he also said, never invest more than you afford to lose. I agree with that. I made that deliberate choice, and not everybody is in to pay their bills on a monthly basis, right? So, like I said before, this is what most people think. They think that it's not possible to make a monthly income from this, so they, you know, dismiss it, and they say, you know, I'm not here to pay my bills with this money or with this investing career. It's because they don't believe that they can do it. They think that the rich has some type of special talent, and they believe that they can't create monthly income from their investing. And like I said, Peter, I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying I used to think like this too. And I think a lot of people think like this. So that's why I have to bring this up, because my channel is deeper than crypto. It's about trying to wake you guys up and realize that we have been lied to. We have been brainwashed to think a certain way. Right? We do. If you look at the majority, they do things one way, and then you look at the rich, they do things another way. So it's possible to make money from this monthly income, and you want to increase your monthly income, because once you do that, you can actually have a better life. So the next thing was trading. Trading is not something that will always end with a profit, because then everybody would do it. It requires skills, a certain calm personality, sheer luck. So basically, first of all, I'm here to tell you that I don't believe in luck. Because once you do something over and over and over again consistently, that's not luck. And I don't believe in luck because, like for an example, if you let's say that you never played basketball before, and you went to the 3-point line and you shot the ball and you made it, right? You made the ball, you made the shot. Most people would call that lucky. Oh, you just got lucky. I wouldn't call that luck. I would just say that you did something at that moment. You did something that was correct. You did something a certain way. It was a certain way. It was a reason why you actually made that shot. You probably lift in the air a certain way. You probably flick your wrist a certain way, push the ball a certain way in the air at that time. Now you probably can't repeat that result, because you don't know, you didn't know exactly what you did. But that wasn't luck. You actually, the reason why I went in, because it was a certain way that you did it. And now it's your job to figure out that way. You got to figure out, at that moment, what did I do to put that ball in the hoop? And that's the same thing with making money. It has nothing to do with luck. It's just, it might seem like the guy was lucky, but at that moment he did something a certain way, and you have to figure out, you know, what he did. So I don't believe in luck. And you said, yeah, it requires skills and a certain calm personality. Everything requires skills. Everything. And when I first started trading and investing, I didn't know anything. So the way you're saying it make it sound like you is a certain type of person that, you know, maybe a small percentage of the population can actually trade. That's the way you're saying it. It's like, well, you have to have a certain skills and a certain calm personality. Bro, I was when I first started, I was horrible. I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. So I didn't have the skills and the calm personality and all that stuff that you're talking about. I had to learn that stuff. This is something that you have to learn. You're not born with this. So don't think that people are just born with these skills. You can learn these skills. And it took me 8 years to figure things out. Are you dedicated, and do you love your craft that much? Are you willing to spend that much time? Now with me, it took me 8 years because I was a knucklehead and I didn't try to learn from people. And, you know, finally I decided to learn. So, you know, when you learn from people, you can actually speed up your success. So it has nothing to do with luck. It has nothing to do with a certain personality. It has to do with, if are you dedicated, or do you really love this stuff, and are you willing to put in the work? So basically, he said, I have no doubt that you possess these trades, but I don't see that. He said, but I don't see that it's fair dismissing all in my shoes as rookies. I'm not trying to make fun of rookies. You have to understand, I was a rookie before too. So I'm not trying to make, you know, fun. I'm not trying to make, you know, rookies look bad. I was a rookie too. I'm trying to just tell you guys, there's another way. There's multiple ways to actually make money. And buy and hold is not the only way. You know? So I'm just trying to like wake people up and show them that there are other ways to make money. And you put it like this. You can actually, matter of fact, you can just forget about everything I just said. Just forget everything I just said. Let's say that everything I just said wasn't true, or we don't believe anything that I just said. And then just study the rich. Study the rich. Forget what I just said. Forget everything I just said. Just study the rich. Study what they do, how they make money. And I guarantee you that they don't have just one strategy. I guarantee you, 100% guarantee, they don't have just one strategy. They don't just rely on buy and hold. So you don't have to take what I'm saying, or you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. Just study the rich, and you will find all your answers there. You know? So, like I said before, you know, and also, as he said, imagine the ones that bought and simply held BTC in 2017. Okay. So if someone held BTC in 2017, now imagine if the market goes back down to his entry point, right? Let's say that somebody bought BTC in 2017. Let's say they bought it at 2,000. Imagine the market goes back down to 2,000. He wasted a whole year, and he's back down to break even. Because the thing with people that buy and hold, they don't know, they don't understand their craft. They don't study, so they don't know how to take profits. Most people I would say 95% of people that buy and hold, they don't know how to take profits. You know how I know? Because I get tons of emails. Man, I wish I knew. I knew about your channel a long time ago, man. I would then take some profit. They don't know when to take profits. So yes, people that bought last year, you know, they made a lot of money, but they didn't take no profits. So if the market goes down back to maybe 2000, did they really make money? So like I said before, there's nothing wrong with buying and holding. I buy and hold, but as a professional, I have to understand what's going on in the market. I have to understand the cycles of the market. I have to understand it's a bear market, it's a bull market. That's my job as a investor. I can't play no games. This is, you know, what I do. This is how I pay the bills, and you could do the same thing too. Trust me, I was horrible. Like I said before, it took me 8 years to figure this thing out. I had no talent at all. But you can actually, it shouldn't take you 8 years if you learn from people that basically is doing what you're trying to do. You can speed up time. You know? And most people think that buy and hold is the holy grail. They think that buy and hold is a guaranteed strategy. They think that is no risk attached to that strategy. With me, I just can't see myself buying and holding in 10 to 20 years from now, looking at the market and it's right back to my entry point. And I just wasted 10 to 20 years. I have that fear in me. That's why that fear puts motivation in me to learn how to make money short term. Because I really will be depressed if I bought something and it's back to my entry point 10 to 20 years from now. I will be real depressed. So that's why I basically focus on multiple strategies, because I have to pay bills and stuff. I have to live a decent life. And if you look at any self-made millionaire and you look at any self-made billionaire, then you would know that they don't focus on long-term investments. They focus on monthly income, right? They don't rely on long-term investments. A long-term investment to them is a bonus. They make their money from short-term income, monthly income. Google makes $127 million per day. Let me say that again. Google makes $127 million a day. So you add that up, how much that's a month. That's not a long-term strategy. That's a money-making machine. They make money every single month. That's not something that they put in and say, oh, well, I'm going to wait 10, 20 years to get my returns. No. Every billionaire or millionaire that you know that's self-made right now, they have a short-term money-making machine that pays them monthly. They rely on that, and they will have long-term investments, but their long-term investments are bonuses. It's just a bonus. It's not something they are relying on. So at the end of the day, you know, you have to figure out what you want to do. Like I said before, Peter, I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying that most people think like that. So I had to bring this up, because I used to think like this too. You know, so at the end of the day, you have to, you know, figure out what you want to do. Do you want to work until you're 65 years old for the rest of your life because you have a steady job? That's on you. But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, can I really pass on that job to my kids? Do I really want my kids to suffer? Because I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for me. I already changed my, you know, the reason why I'm doing this. It's not for me no more. It's deeper than me. It's for my kids. So at the end of the day, it's up to you what you want to do. So let's go to the chat room, see what's going on. I had to get that off my chest because, like I said before, guys, this channel is deeper than is crypto, man. I'm really trying to wake you guys up. So let's go to the chat room. What's going on, Ashwin? Ashwin said, I'm starting to get into futures trading part time, trying out paper trading. Just curious, what indicators do you use? I don't use any indicators at all. It's strictly price action. I do use fibs, but for the most part, that's not really an indicator to me. But I use strictly price action. I use support, like you said, trend lines, support and resistance, and I'm looking for the trend, and that's pretty much it. So Bitcoin is going to 3,000. So you said for Bitcoin going to 3,000, please tell me who's selling at 4,000. Well, please tell me who's selling at 6,000. The same people, Craig, the same people that's selling at 6,000, they will be selling at 4,000. It's not, Craig, you have to understand, it's not us selling this stuff. We don't move the market. That's what most people don't understand. It's not us. We don't move the market. What's up, crypto man? Exactly. Exposed. He said trading is 90% trading, 10% talent. Craig, I understand that Bitcoin is going down. He said crypto's about to die. You crazy. So T-Loke says your analogies and storytelling fits like a puzzle. Your course is full of valuable secrets and knowledge that can take one's financial to a higher level. I will see you at the top of the financial freedom. Thanks a lot, T-Loke. T-Loke he basically bought my course. So thanks a lot, T-Loke. And I talk about 6 levels of the 6 levels of investors in my course. And that's why I had to bring that comment up, because most people think like that, and I would say he probably at level 3. And like I said, I'm not picking on Peter. I'm just trying to hope. I'm hoping that Peter can actually wake up and try to claw his way out of the matrix, because it's just all it is just strictly brainwashing. That's all it is. And you just have to be willing to unlearn. Let's going on. Let's see what's going on in the chat room. Leslie, what's going on, Leslie? You said, Craig, you said you have been trading, but I'm not expecting 3,000. Have you been shorting, Craig? So Keith said buy and hold was my only strategy until I got the second course. It's depressing waiting for price to go up. Exactly, Keith. And if your guys just new to the channel, I mean not new to the channel, but just coming on, the discount is on. So check this out. The discount, you definitely want to get this. If you have been following me, I made 15 grand less than like a week and a half, and basically the patterns that I teach is in this course. So check that out. It's life changing. People in the chat room will tell you. It's not just me talking. I'll copy the link, copy and paste the link. This discount is only for this live stream. So as soon as the live stream goes off, I will raise it right back up to 210. So if you want to take advantage, that's up to you. So let's go back to the comments. So Official said, I just bought today. Thanks for the discount. Thank you, Official. Thank you for supporting the channel, because people don't understand that I'm trying to do something new, right? I'm trying to not ask for donations, not review ACOs, not push affiliate products on you. I'd rather give you a quality product to, help you guys put money in your pocket, and at the same time you could actually support the channel. And that's what I'm trying to do. So when you're supporting the channel, you're basically helping yourself too. It's a win-win situation. The other things that most YouTubers do, they push ICOs on you and ask for donations. None of that stuff is actually going to help put money in your pocket, because 99% of those ICOs are garbage. So I'm trying to do a win-win situation. I'm trying to be, just trying to be a little different. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Trevor, are you late? You said, am I late? Well, let me see. I don't know when I started the chat, but I'm about to get off probably another 10-20 minutes, so I guess you're not that late. Okay, so let me read these comments. So, okay, so Craig says, so traders are controlling the market, then is what you are saying is people are selling at, yes. So what I'm saying, Craig, is yes. Traders, not just traders controlling the market. I call these guys the rich. The rich is controlling the market. They always control the market. It's not just crypto. It's not just crypto market. It's the stock market. It's every market that you think of. These guys have all the answers. They have basically they know the news before you know the news. So before the news come out, before they print out the news, these big dogs know the news already. They know the news. That's why, when you see a stock go up and next thing you know, it drops back down when the good news come out, that's because they bought it, they bought the news already. Now you're late to the party. Now they dumping on you. So yes, the market is controlled by the rich. They have the power and the money to move the market. We don't have the money to move the market. So that's why when I come on here and I tell these guys that I will never go against the rich. I will never go against the rich, because I know how powerful they are. I know they have all the money. So right now BTC is going down, right? BTC is going down. We're making low lows. That's how I made it, made this money when the market's going down. And basically it looks so weak that it looked like we're going to continue to go down. Most YouTubers said this is a triple bottom and we will break out to the top. Right now, the market doesn't look like it's going to break it down, break up to the top. We had a green bar right here, but if you go to CoinMarketCap, the volume is so low that that tells me buyers that's not really real buyers. That's just a green candle. That's it. So for the most part, maybe next week we might roll over. We'll see. We'll see, because lately Bitcoin been slow, so we'll see. We might pull back. If we pull back to this trend line, we might, have resistance right here. But I'm asking myself, is the market that strong to actually go up that, far? Because the way I'm looking at it, I don't even think the market could actually go back to 8,000 right now. I don't think the market has that type of power to actually go to 8,000. I think we'll maybe go to 75, 77 the most. But this is resistance right here, so we'll see. Around, what is this? Around 7,000. So yes, Craig, the rich is controlling the market. Okay, so Craig said you can't short. Well, Craig, you need to open up another account. Open up another account so you can, if you want to go short. Of course, I'm not giving you financial advice, but you can open up a JazzFax account, and you can be if you live in the U.S., you can still open up an account, and you don't need that much money to fund your account. So I'm reading the comments right now. Let's just go to the chat. You said, I can say that I thought holding and investing in the forms like Laser and BitConnect until I started watching your videos. Your channel finally going to try to trade on my own. Thanks, Ben. No, thank you. Thanks for coming and watching the channel. So you was in Eric, you was in Laser and BitConnect. So Eric, did you lose a lot of money with Laser and BitConnect, Eric? So Ashwin says, personally, I think we are going to be in a bear market for a while in crypto. Good time to accumulate practice traded. Ashwin, me and you are on the same page, Ashwin. Ashwin says, I personally think we are going to be in a bear market for a while in crypto. I also think so too, because if you have been following my streams lately, I basically told you guys the 5 reasons why we are going to be, why I think the market will continue to go down. And these are my 2 main reasons right here. I believe the market has to bleed out these guys right here. It's a lot of coins that are bad in the crypto market. So in order for those guys to actually disappear, they have to bleed out. And in order to do that, we have to continue to go down. So Ashwin, me and you are on the same page. So Eric says, no, I didn't. So that's good. So you didn't lose that much money with BitConnect and Laser. That's good. What's going on, MK Kush? Oh, Eric, you said yup or no, you didn't. Oh, okay. I'm reading the. I'm sorry, Eric. I was reading something else. Massimo, what's going on? So Massimo says not a lot, but it was my first experience. What are you talking about? BitConnect? So Eric says I think at the end of this bear market, it will be a new coin on top. That's very interesting, because that's a strong possibility. That's a strong possibility. At the end of this bear market, Bitcoin might not be on top. Would you do, guys in the chat room? Do you think that Bitcoin, when this bear market is over, do you think Bitcoin is going to be number one forever? What you guys think in the chat room? Do you think that Bitcoin can actually, a new coin could wipe out Bitcoin and become number one? So Lucy said no. How come, Lucy? Oh, so Hall said I'm going through the verification process with JeffX. Hall, it was for me. It was the next day. How long did you put in your paperwork for JeffX, Hall? With me, it was the next day. So PP said no. And Glenn said it will not be number one forever. Yeah, you have to think about that, guys. It's a possibility. Bitcoin, after this bear market, it might get ugly, because think, if Tether, if they crack down on Tether and they find out these guys are bogus, this market could get ugly. I mean, real ugly. I'm talking about going past 3,000, right? This market get real ugly. So if this market get real ugly, and after the bear market ends, will Bitcoin still be number one? I don't know. We'll see. So you think Binance coin might be a longer coin? We'll see, because Binance is an exchange, so I don't know. So Ashwin says lots of people think Tether pumped BTC price pretty high last year. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. So, if things hit the fan with Tether, things could get ugly real quick. What's going on, Vextra? So Hall said Bitcoin won't be on top. Yeah, so I'm getting mixed reviews. Some people saying yes, some people saying no. Seems like a lot of people saying no too. It's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. So right now we form this triangle. It looks like we're going to the bottom. We had this nice little surge, nice little drop right here, and ever since that, the bulls really didn't step in that much. We had a green candle right here. The next day, drop, another green candle right here, and we had a red candle right here. So we'll see. We'll see if this thing continue to go back up. We'll see. It's looking weak, if you ask me, and the volume is so low. I can't really trust the bulls right here. Not for a bottom, Let's look at the chat. I think Ripple is adopted on a large scale. Yeah, some people think that too. So Troy said, wonder how long this downtrend will continue. We don't know. Trend. Only thing I can go by is the last crash we had. which was in 2013. It lasted for like 2 years, Troy. So that's the only thing I can go by right now, but it could be longer than 2 years because we have the government stepping in and they trying to regulate things. So if they trying to regulate things, that's a long process. Things is not when they do their things, it take time and it doesn't happen overnight. So a lot of bad news might come up and might come out and might mess out the whole market. Mess up the whole market. So we'll see. BNB, yeah, BNB is doing good right now, but I don't know. So if Bitcoin crush, how people can trust other coins? That's a good question. That's a very good question, PP. If Bitcoin get crushed, how? Shoot, I don't know. I guess the same way that they trust Bitcoin in the beginning, because there was no other coin in the beginning, right? It was just Bitcoin. So people are, I guess, people in the crypto world are so used to a lot of things going on, a lot of scams. So I think they will adapt quick. Um, so we'll see. Troy said, "I'm cool with the drop." Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with the drop too because I know how to make money with the drop. I'm trying to have a long term position in this though. Let's see if I get a long term position where I can actually hold this thing maybe to like maybe 4,000 or so. But along the way, I'm gonna have my short term positions too, where I should, short term, I short maybe for a 2x, 3x, but I'm gonna have my long term in the background playing down too. What's going on in the chat? You know what I'm saying? Trying to make this bread, trying to make this money. Trying to make that cash register ring. So Eric said, I remember a long time there was a big three in the auto industry. Now there's more big dogs in the auto industry. Exactly. Things change. Same with crypto. Exactly, Eric. So, guys, I'm about to get out of this. What do you call this live stream? Get some rest for tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is Father's Day. This is going to be my first Father's Day. So I get to spend time with my daughter. So, man, I mean, I feel old saying that. This is going to be my first Father's Day. I feel real old. But I'm still young. I'm still young. But I just feel old saying that. Because I'm so used to calling up my father and my brothers saying Happy Father's Day. Now they're going to have to call me up and say Happy Father's Day. I'm not used to that. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Troy. Thanks, Lucy. Thanks, Exposed. So drop the top said why you couldn't find a mentor when you first started out. No, well, when I first started out, it wasn't really popular. Um, it wasn't really popular like that on the internet. Like nowadays, if you go on YouTube, man, you see a whole bunch of people, talking about trading. But when I was coming up, it wasn't like that. So I went on different websites trying to learn stuff, and eventually I started to, invest in education and started to put things together and made something work for me. Man, so Eric says his kids are 29, 27, 25. That's what's up, Eric. That's a blessing, Eric. Happy Father's Day to everybody. For real. Yeah, thanks a lot, Leslie. So yeah, I mean, basically that's pretty much it for this live stream. I want to see what's going to happen next week. Is next week is going to be that big fall that I'm looking for? I don't know, because I mean we right here, next to this low. It's very hard for me to not, I don't know, it's just very hard for the market not to test this low. We right here. We right here. So I think at any moment this thing could roll over and test this low. And when it breaks this low, we'll see how it breaks it. Is it going to be a little break? Is it going to be a hard break? A break all the way down to like 5,000? We'll see. Because you have to understand, a lot of people bought right here thinking that this is the bottom. So it's a strong possibility next week, or if not next week, the following week, we got the next. We might have a breakdown to the bottom, because they might be trapping the people that's going long right here, and that's how the bears think. They always love to trap you, because you see this bar right here. I know a lot of people bought this right here. I know it. I know a lot of people bought this bar right here. They thought this was the triple bottom right here, and it was going up, right? We was going up little by little, and people was getting happy, like yes. And next thing you know, boom, they got trapped. So you have to think like, okay, so the people that bought right here, they got trapped and they lost money, right? So automatically they're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna buy right here. I lost this one. This has to be the bottom now. This has to be the bottom. This is the mindset of people that, for the most part, are losers, because they always trying to catch the bottom in a bear trend. So they took a loss right here. Now they're gonna say, okay, this has to be the bottom. So this is just my thinking. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I'm just saying I know how the bears work. So most likely they're gonna trap these guys again that went long, and most likely will roll over. So we'll see. So next week could be an exciting week for us. We'll see though. What's going on in the chat? Massimo, thanks. So Leslie said, my children 24, 32. That's a blessing, Leslie. Yeah, no problem, Keith. Good to see you on here, Keith. And drop the top. We definitely need to talk. Drop the top. Kelly, thanks a lot for making the stream. Kelly is a person that basically is very determined. He's dedicated, addicted to this stuff. He bought he has my course, and he loves he loves studying, and that's a guy I know that's gonna make it. So shout out to Keith. So guys, I'm about to leave off this channel. I mean off the stream. So if you don't have this course, take advantage of this. It's a discount. I have 50% off. It will show you how to make money in the bear market and the bear market, because I believe that we will continue to go down more. That's just my opinion. Of course, you know, I'm not giving nobody financial advice, but I made 15 grand on this down move. It's the same patterns that I tell you in this course. So it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's up to you what you want to do. If you want to, you know, take advantage of that discount, I'm gonna put the link back in the description. If you want to do crypto, email me. So guys, thank you for your time. So Eric says, when's the next stream? I don't know, Eric. Probably Monday or Tuesday. Probably Monday or Tuesday, Eric. So Hall said his kids is 14, 15, and 17. That's what's up, Hall. That's a blessing, man. I'm trying to work on my second kid too, because I have a daughter. I want a son. Definitely want a son. Definitely want a son. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm happy. Whatever God gives me. But I'm about to get off the stream. I'm thirsty. So guys, for all my fathers out there, please have a happy Father's Day. Don't stress yourself out. It's your day. So you don't have to take out the garbage that day. Tell wifey to chill out. Like, wifey, listen, I don't want to take out the garbage today. You know, it's my day. You know, can I take the garbage out on Monday? So just relax. Have a good day tomorrow. And most likely, I don't know, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I'm on the stream. And that's pretty much it. Eric says every man should have a son. Exactly. I definitely want a son, you know. Play some sports with him. So yes. Hopefully next week will be a good week. Continue to make this money. You know. Continue to make this bread. So guys, thank you for your time. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to get something to drink and hit the bed. So guys, have a good night. Thank you for everybody. I definitely enjoy these we call these live streams. I'm new to the live stream. This is probably my sixth time, seventh time doing a live stream. So you know, so far I'm liking it. Because it's more personal, and I can do things. I can ask questions, and I can answer your questions. So I like it so far. If I get tired of it, I'm gonna stop doing it. But so far I like it. So anyway, guys, have a good night. Talk to you guys later. Keith, have a good night. And see you guys probably Monday or Tuesday. Make this money. Later, guys.